Ooh, we're doing a little swivel here in the beginning. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. The mount just Hi guys, how y'all doing? It's Andrew again. Long time no see. Glad that you're back. I'm a stuntman, a actor, a performer, and a high performance coach. Thank you for coming back. Like, subscribe. Thanks to everybody that liked and subscribed in the past. Yeah, this video is pretty much a YouTube is easy and everybody is making money, whether you're monetized or not. And I'd like to shout out Dante London for this video. I'm going to tag you in it. He actually inspired me to make this video. And it also, I want to tap into also the realms of mental health and wellness and just like good body positivity, mind positivity, spirit positivity, and good self-reflection. Okay, so getting into the video today, with the whole like momentum of mindfulness and being like positive. Today, first note I'd like to say is creating an income beyond YouTube monetization. So I'm not monetized on YouTube. This is actually an account I had for a while, but I'm just like now fine tuning it and finding its like culture and style and direction that I want to go in. So I am a coach and I am a performer for film. So I have used YouTube in the past many times to get work. So you would see in my history, there's my acting reel and my demo reel for my stunt performing. And, you know, it may not have a lot of views, maybe like 250, 260 views, but that's how I built my career over 11 years, right? It isn't the amount of views, it was the quality of people that looked at the views. So with that said, I got monetized unofficially through YouTube. And now with reading up with all the benefits and everything transpiring in the new year, I'm really supporting the whole YouTube push. So explain how a YouTube channel can act as a portfolio to showcase skills, build a brand, attract opportunities like sponsorships, collaborations, or selling products and services. So with that said, I opened out my YouTube account back in 11 years ago, and I started it strictly for just training, and then I started getting into acting and stunts. And at the time, I didn't really get a lot of hits and views. It was just more of like, I was more of a Facebook and Instagram type of person. And I was really crushing it in those fields. Like I had about like 25 or 2,500 followers on Facebook and like 11,000 followers on Instagram. So I knew that I was doing something right, but I just didn't understand the YouTube click. So with that said, in those other social medias, I was able to connect with all the coordinators and people in my corporate field to get hired and finally get unionized. But because YouTube is an international platform and all the all the content stays on forever, it's a lifetime thing. So I never had to re-upload my demo reel from like 2 years ago. I've been using that and it's been getting me work that I need consistently and the exposure that I need and the validation that I need when I am coaching like newer athletes or athletes that are, you know, a little stubborn sometimes. Share examples of how creators have used their platforms to launch businesses, land clients, or sell ebooks, courses, or art, etc. So I do know a lot of people right now, like there's a lot of film producers I do know, and their accounts are very small on YouTube, but they are growing their accounts, but they're growing their social platform even bigger, which is more important because every time they go to these film festivals, they're recognized for their YouTube platform and they're recognized for their social media platforms before their YouTube platforms, which actually benefits their YouTube platforms because then they could showcase their films and behind the scenes and all the footage they can't showcase when the films are released that everyone's being featured to like admire, right? So yeah, I know a lot of musicians, they use YouTube to expose their demo reels and market it, and they put their songs as ads. I know a lot of artists and like wardrobe fashion people that do the same thing, makeup prop people. You know, YouTube is a very incredible platform and a lot of people love it, and I think I really am I'm really supporting the push, and I have to really say thank you to the younger generation for inspiring me to do it. You know, who would have thought? Like it's a journey and we all got to go through it. And yeah, and also the people that are over 40, I said yesterday, make sure that you start this. It's really not that hard. I'm going on a raw freestyle kind of expression. You see there's no cuts or clips. I'm starting to go on landscape now. I've been told by a couple other creators, go landscape. It's a lot easier. People could relate to it. So yeah, we're gonna continue on to a couple more things. That's an example. So say for instance that you have you're an artist and you paint and you make prints and you don't actually sell the copy of your paint, but you take a printing of it and you sell a copy online. You could use YouTube as like a video series of how you create your art, how you document like your ideas, your transcripts, your manuscripts, whatever it is, maybe some of your tax, some of your money work in the world of art, however you want to do it. If you document it, it's great. And that's another thing, like another kid, he wasn't even 20. This kid was like 19 the other day, and I was following his channel, and he was even saying, document everything. Like, you live different lives, or you do so many things in your life throughout the day that you should document those different things in different channels. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start documenting my the music I make on a different channel. I'm going to start documenting maybe even the whole like AI thing. I might just shift over to a whole different channel so I don't mix it up with this, because I really want to make this a mental health, wellness, and martial arts channel. I want people to come here, see martial arts stuff, see cool action stuff, and just like just know that there's like that culture back. I want to bring the culture back in the martial arts world, right? So point number 2, mental health benefits of creative expression. And a lot of people that usually go through a lot of mental health struggles, I find, are very creative or are very artistic or very talented, but they just don't know how to express it, or they were told they weren't good enough to express it. So YouTube is a great platform. Even if you don't want to show your face, you could you don't have to do what I'm doing where you do a whole raw, rough channel like this, but you could go out and just literally, yeah, just document it with no face and just like maybe a top down view with the camera looking down, and you just like kind of just show your hands doing your craft. Maybe if you do reactions of just vocal, whatever works, you know, but like build your confidence. And that's the reason why you're going through whatever you're going through. So it's really because of the lack of confidence, the lack of love, the lack of care, and the lack of attention. So YouTube is a very, very big platform now, and they're pushing the smaller creators. So go ahead, believe in yourself, and you don't have to start with a long video. You could start with a very small video. You could start with the shorts. I have personal goals on YouTube. That's for me. But if you guys have goals and you want to try and get them, you could try and get them. I mean, I do say I do have a certain YouTube goals that I like to share, you know, but yeah, that's it. Make yourself a list of small goals and just start recording it, and start recording you playing video games with your friends. Start recording you training with your friends. Start recording all the things you do with all your friends and all your peers and all the ones that you love. Like people admire that. And if you have like information to share, that would even help a lot. Like say for instance, you're a single mom and you know some cool tricks to put your baby to sleep, or if your baby cries a lot, you know how to calm them down. That's another cool tip to do, right? So like help out other people that might need those tips and helps. Emphasize on how engaging with supportive community online can alleviate loneliness and boost self-esteem. So even though my channel isn't extremely big, actually it's very minuscule. I do connect with a lot of people, and I find that the connection's just getting bigger and bigger, and seeing that I'm inspiring a lot more people through this channel. So this is the direction I do want to go in, and I really want to thank a lot of you for that. So you'll notice that when you start doing that in your YouTube journey, you'll start documenting these things and people would start reacting. It'll take a while. And I know that sometimes it takes me a while, but now I'm starting to see, like from a year ago when I made like a couple nunchuck tutorial short video series, a lot of people are starting to react to it and enjoy it, and are really impressed by it. And I'm starting to get more like private lesson referrals for that. So thank you, YouTube, right? So look at things that you could probably like coach or give tips on, or whatever it is, and just document it and put it online. You don't have to have a cool edit. Like look at my videos that I'm creating. They're super simple and they're super like no cuts, no edits. I love to use VFX and 3D models and all this stuff. But for these clips, I'm keeping it super simple, right? So share your own experience on how content creation has positively impacted your mental health. So I'm going to say that like a lot of people have reached out to me over like Facebook and Instagram and now over YouTube. So that's, like when it started reaching out over YouTube and I started seeing that my life actually kind of started to change, because I wouldn't have gotten unionized and I wouldn't have gotten recognized by all these important people unless like they looked at the YouTube links that I sent them. And these are old links, and it's not like I said, it wasn't a lot of people, but it was the right amount of people. And I feel like if these numbers grew to be bigger numbers, the more writer people are going to see it, if that makes sense. And that you could do that too. You could do that in your journey as you build, because who knows, maybe you might create something, a reaction series, and people love your voice, and you might have a catchphrase. You could create a t-shirt brand out of that catchphrase, and that could be like your savior. And you never had to show your face. You just had to create a cool catchphrase reacting to videos. And that could be like a YouTube short series. That could be a streaming platform series. Like, really look up the monetization updates that they did to YouTube. So going live pays very well. And just look up everything. It's a lot. I don't know everything off the top of my head, but it's a lot to document and like take in. Let's get in point number 3, because we're already at 12 minutes. Building confidence through storytelling, right? So through highlight how setting a channel helps overcome fears of judgment, encourages personal growth. So the cool thing about YouTube is, like, you know what I mean? You could regulate the comments, you could put your stuff out there to the world, and you would end up helping more people than you think. Like, I didn't realize that my demo reels and a lot of the projects that I've collaborated on in the past with other YouTubers that I didn't know I was tagged in, but I was featured in those YouTube videos, were like recognized and adored. Like, I didn't know that I had a fan base in Singapore on Instagram and Facebook. I didn't know like there's so many things that you find out about in YouTube that you took for granted, right? So YouTube has such a huge reach, and if you title your videos right and you just follow the right criteria and the right plan, and you have a goal, and you structure things, and you practice a little bit on delivery, you could really make things happen for yourself. Explain how stepping out of your comfort zone to share your story can inspire others, making your voice and journey meaningful. So I never would have thought I would have became a professional athlete. I never would have thought I'd gotten so many, like, the black belts that I did and all the certificates in martial arts and sports that I did. I never thought that I would have become a high performance coach if I didn't create my first little series of YouTube videos of just me flipping and just doing random things, like it was just I was just a 26-year-old guy that was just, I didn't really have a childhood or a teenage life. So I lived the most out of it through the early videos of my YouTube. And you could see it because I just was having fun at that old gym. It was Madness at Steeles West, but it's called something different now. I don't know what it's called now. Times have changed. But yeah, the beautiful thing about documenting all of this stuff on YouTube is it creates this comfort zone, right? Explain how stepping out of your comfort zone, believe it or not, like, YouTube created the comfort zone that I was trying to step out of. And I didn't realize it. I took it for granted all these years. And now that I'm seeing so many people benefit from it, and they're telling me, hey man, take it more seriously. Like, there's so many people that I've helped in sport and in film, and now I could help online, and I hope that I could reach out to a lot of you and help you in that way. And if you could start for yourself, believe it or not, you're going to be able to pass the torch along and help the next person, right? So point out that each video is a stepping stone towards stronger self-belief and better communication skills. So at the end of the day, like, it's all about like what you are really confident in, and what you really believe in. And just don't be too political or too harsh or too vulgar, and just have a good delivery and think about the plan of what you're saying. I usually have like 3 notes and a title, and then usually I like to like expand freestyle, because I find if I try to like read all the notes, it comes off a little bit disingenuous. And if I'm more like raw and serious, and I give you examples that are fresh off the top of my head, I know that I'm telling you the truth and that I'm not like coming from a place of malice. Okay, so let's go over the 3 points one more time. So guys and girls and everybody that's watching, please start a YouTube channel. Believe it or not, it's not the amount of views or subscribers or comments. It's the people, the quality of people that watch that started out. And those are the quality of people that might end up changing your life. And then before you know it, you could start building your audience. I'm at that phase now where I should start building my audience. So start your YouTube channel. You never know what would happen. Creating income beyond YouTube monetization is an actual serious thing, and that's step number one, because first you have to show that you are this person that exists in the world of YouTube and in the world. Remember, YouTube and Google are linked together. Step number two, creating income beyond YouTube mental health benefits of creative expression. So the benefits of doing what you love, being creative, is so good for you. It's so good for the soul and so refreshing. So you want to make sure that you are documenting that, and then also like you'll be able to look back on that a couple of years and really love and appreciate it. So make sure you do that. It's super important. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to your soul, you know? So the third point is building confidence through storytelling. And we all have stories to tell. I know I'm going to be starting a storytelling series. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this particular YouTube channel, because a lot of stories that I have are not really going to be aligned with this kind of like channel's mood and focus that I want to set. I want this to be a very like martial arts, wellness, self-esteem, channel that really like helps give people a little bit of confidence and a little bit of happiness in their life, right? So once again, I want to thank all you guys for coming out and listening to this video. And I know I ramble on for a bit, but it's just the old coach in me. And whether you're under 40, start the channel. If you're over 40, start the channel. I'm over 40, I started the channel. Thank you to all the youth that inspired me to start the channel. And big shout out once again to Dante London for inspiring me to make this video. And I will be coming out with newer and fresher videos tomorrow and as the days go on. You know, these young YouTube guys are telling me make a video a day, and if you can, make a couple shorts a day. So I'm trying to do at least one video a day and a couple shorts a day, and I try to do it right before I have to go to work or before, you know, I enjoy my holidays or whatever the rest of left of it is. By the way, Happy New Year's. I hope you guys, each and every one of you, have a blessed New Year. I hope all your dreams and wishes come true. Thank you again. Follow, like, subscribe, and tell me about all of your experiences. And if you wanted to start a YouTube channel, what would be the topics that you'd like to start? And if you do start the YouTube channel, put the link below. I'd love to see the channel. I'd love to like, subscribe, and support on the channel. And yeah, have a blessed day. I love each and every one of you. Take care. Bye, guys and girls and people of all nations and colors.